As you know, a Black Lives Matter protester was beat up at a Donald Trump rally. And in Trump's word, well, maybe he was roughed up, but he was very obnoxious. He was very obnoxious. And Robert Kiger of the Trump super PAC, Citizens for Restoring USA. I'm not clear what they're trying to restore. Perhaps Jim Crow laws. I'm not exactly sure. It doesn't say. Right? It could be just separate water fountains. It's unclear to me exactly what they're trying to restore. But he was appearing on CNN with Carol Costello, and this is the exchange that they had. I imagine this will help Donald Trump in the Republican presidential primary.
With me now, Trump supporter Robert Kiger. Welcome back, Robert.
Hey, thanks, Carol.
So your thoughts on what happened over the weekend?
Period.
Well,
Stop it. Sorry, period. Carol Costello, I like how she sighed. Like, your thoughts about what happened this weekend. I know it's just so unfortunate. Go ahead.
Seen any of the video, but I can tell you, people are.
It was just odd.
At least, from my perspective, I'm sick and tired of the Black Lives Matter thing. I think it's a farce. I think they're just there to disrupt. If
what
they
do you
really
think is a
care
farce?
about, if they really care about Black lives, they need to pick up a banner and go to the south side of Chicago, where Black lives are being slaughtered on a daily basis. If they really care about the African American community, get up there and do something about it.
So they don't have the right to protest at a Trump rally?
Well, no, they don't, really. Nobody
this
needs.
is America.
Look, I wouldn't go into a black church and start screaming "White Lives Matter." I mean, people are trying to elect a president.
Would you be afraid that they would beat you up?
People, yeah, I know I'd get beat up. And let me tell you something. People are trying
in a black church.
People are trying. I'm sure if I started disrupting their sermon and was obnoxious as this guy apparently was, yeah, I would probably be afraid I might get at least thrown out and roughed up. Yeah.
Did you miss what the members in South Carolina of that church said about the man who opened fire inside of a church?
Excuse me?
Never mind. I won't go there. So
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
First off, I mean, frankly, to be fair to Kiger, I think if he was here in this office, I would punch him in the face. But in all seriousness, a Trump rally is not like a church. And I don't think that Trump was giving a sermon. And I think, as Carol Costello was pointing out, the last example we had of someone going in and being belligerent in a church, they shot people up, and the churchgoers still managed to forgive this guy. So I think Kiger's got a demented perspective, like the rest of the Trump followers, or should we just call them the Republican base? Now, who is Robert Kiger? Well, he has been, for the past 6 years, president of Elegant Polo down in West Palm Beach, Florida. I mean, this is along with his duties as the treasurer for Citizens for Restoring USA. He had his own telephone company where I think what you basically do is just you develop telephony platforms for American Express and Condé Nast. He had mortgage brokerage services up until 2009 in Orange County, California. From 2004 to 2009. Wonder what this guy was doing in Orange County, California as the vice president and CFO of a mortgage brokerage service. How many people do you think he was ripping off? I'm just curious. I mean, I'm not accusing him of anything, of course. I'm just simply saying, what a wonderful young man this guy is. He's not young. He's old, which is also not surprising. But I would say worth what? 2 percentage bump in the polls for Trump in the Republican race? Probably.
Yeah. I mean, I would get beat up if I went to a black church. Totally. It's a great point.